there was trauma in the overwhelm of that guilt and the constant thinking about the guilt and what the consequences might have been if it were different, right? So
Entirely.
you're responding to that. So first of all, I want you to have tons of compassion for yourself because it means you care about them and you care about your job and you care about, not hurting anybody, of course. Of
Of
course you
course.
do. But have a lot of compassion for that guilt. And maybe we need to talk also about how to put that guilt down. But if you knew that that guilt has caused this adrenaline, and you knew that these thoughts, these 20% of the time in the evening that's now taken with this stress that used to not be, if you knew that was adrenaline and you could do positive self talk instead of trying to figure it out, if you're okay or not, or going to be fired or not, we get caught in the content of those thoughts. The thoughts came from the adrenaline, but we get stuck in the content and we perpetuate it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it entirely makes sense. Yeah, it feels like going in a constantly going in a circle.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're feeding it, and then you feel worse about yourself. So it's just the whole thing is
Yep.
like perpetuating and perpetuating. But if you were to be like, okay, that guilt caused this huge raise in adrenaline in general, more than I've had in my life, because luckily you haven't had anxiety. So it makes sense. It came from a context.